Hey, welcome back, everybody. Coming up next week, should be a whole lot of fun as Gladstone Theater presents Cyrano De Bergerac. Now, I have no idea when the last time, if any other time, that a theater company's put on this performance here in the nation's capital. David Whiteley is the director and translator.
Yes, that's right.
More on that in a moment. Richard Jelena, for the very first time, will be playing the part of Cyrano de Bergerac. Gentlemen, welcome. Thanks for coming today. Listen, have you ever heard of it being done here in the nation's capital?
I think somebody toured it here a while back, but yeah, it's a big show to do. It's not something that you can just haul out and say, hey, let's do another production of Cyrano. It's a major undertaking.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
Made famous by Steve Martin at one point.
What hasn't been?
Yeah.
I mean,
True enough, eh? I love Steve Martin, though. I mean, he was fantastic doing that.
he is fantastic.
So you got to get you got your outfit on and you've got your sword and you look quite comfortable with it, Richard.
I feel quite comfortable with it.
Now, is this a big role to learn?
It's a very big role to learn. It's the biggest role I've ever had to learn ever before.
It's a large show,
it's huge.
and I don't like to bring the statistic up in front of Richard, but I believe that Cyrano himself as a character has 60% of the words spoken in what's already a big show. So
60% of all spoken word during the performance is you, Richard!
I know, I can handle it. I'm okay. I'm all right.
As the story goes, Cyrano was not the prettiest man on the planet. He had a problem with the nose. Where is the nose?
Oh my God!
We left
the nose. The nose is escaped.
Can you grab the nose? Thank you, Jesse. Go grab the man's
box.
nose over there. It's in a box because it's being worked on as
Never
we
leave
speak.
your house without your nose.
Is it really that difficult to put this nose on?
It has been a multi-step process. Can
you take it out or not?
I will take it out.
Okay.
Zach Council, who's designing the nose for us, he did a mold. He did a mold of the center of my face.
This is the mold.
That's the mold.
Then he built.
My Lord, that's an ugly schnoz.
Yep. It involves layers of latex and dye.
And do you plan on making it look as realistic as possible then?
Absolutely. It gets glued to my face.
Yes.
With some silicone adhesive.
Can you just put it over your own nose?
I can just put it over my own nose.
Good. Oh my God.
That's essentially what it would look like.
As a matter of fact, you guys were telling me, and we were talking earlier, during the play itself, during the exchange between Cyrano and other characters, no one disagrees that he, in fact, is an ugly man.
Yeah, they will at best give him encouragement that, hey, people can love you anyhow, but we discussed this, like, is it just a neurosis of his, whereas people can admire him, but it comes up a lot that various people just, when put straight to it, it's like, no, you are an ugly man.
Your mama said, you ugly.
And the temptation is to make the nose kind of charming and
long and pointy, but it's not that way.
Attractive, but it's definitely...
It's more like that. It looks
something hideous and something
like
really
a bad
human.
Potato.
There's a lot of humor in the play, but the humor isn't about, look at this funny nose. It's about the humor of someone who's wrestling with actually being quite hideous and yet being this charmer and being this amazing, charismatic person.
And the thoughts in his head were like fantastic.
Yep.
Now, is Christian the best friend of Cyrano, or is he just a guy he meets?
He is just a guy he meets. They become close over the course of their joint wooing of Roxanne, but he just meets him during the course of the play. He just kind of shows up to join.
Christian's the good-looking dude who can't get a thought out of his head. And Cyrano provides him, of course, with the beautiful soliloquies and beautiful language to woo the lovely Roxanne.
Yeah, exactly.
And to be honest with you, I don't know what happens in the end.
It's a mystery.
I don't, because all we ever see is the wooing, the feeding of lines, right?
Yeah, that's the. I could tell you, but I don't want to.
Don't tell, because I'd like to actually come see it. Gladstone Theater, February 1st to 18th.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
First opening night is next Wednesday.
That's right.
We've got 1 week, Richard.
60% of all the words.
You could do it. Even though you're ugly.
That's the real lesson here.
Have fun, guys. Tickets available at Gladstone, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
On the website at thegladstone.ca or by the box office.
I think I should come to see them.
You should.
I've never seen them.
Bring everyone you know.
Everyone who has enough money to buy a ticket. 8:57.